G'day guys, welcome back to this week's fishing report. You joined me out today on a beautiful sunny morning out fishing just before the weekend. Beautiful, not many boats on the water, and I've caught a few nice fish, so let's get straight into the fishing report. Over the past week there's been some really nice fish caught, both in the river and out offshore, because the conditions, as you can see out offshore, are absolutely beautiful. Few people have been catching some really nice snapper, only 1 to 2 in each session, spending about 2 to 3 hours over reefs, drifting at about 25 to 30 metres. So here in Sydney, Mary's Reef and Jibbinbommy have been on absolute fire for the snapper. Catching them on soft plastics has been the key. The bait guys haven't been having as much success as the plastic guys, which is just absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. Also out offshore, we've got some nice, beautiful, clear and calm days to be able to catch our squid. I've gone out this morning and I've absolutely bagged out on some beautiful squid ready to take home and have a nice feed with them. Fishing just inside Mary's Reef or any of the other squid spots have been producing quite a lot of really nice squid as of late. Moving into the river, we have some salmon moving into both Botany, Port Hacking and Sydney Harbour at the moment. Port Hacking seems to be the biggest group or the biggest schools of salmon with fish in excess of 70 centimetres. They've been busting very early in the morning and very late in the afternoon. If you're looking for a very fun, active, jam-packed sessions using your low light period, so your sunrise and sunset, have been proving really successful on our salmon. If they're not busting up, a lot of people have been trolling around hard bodies that dive to about 1 to 1.5 metres and still finding a lot of success and finding some hungry salmon throughout the waters. Fishing the drop-offs in the deeper parts of the rivers, lakes in Sydney have produced a lot of trevally and bream over the last week, particularly on our trevally, with lots of trevally in excess of 40 centimetres being caught. Remember, trevally will school up, so if you do catch one and you release it, there's going to be some more trevally around that area. So if you fish that area, drift over it a couple of times and you'll find some really nice trevally. For our bait guys, if you're looking to catch a trevally, the best bet is to anchor up burley and use some really nice lightly weighted nippers, feeding it down into the burley trail where the trevally should be there. Moving on to the weekend, let's get the weather up and talk to you guys about what is going to be happening over the weekend. So we got Saturday doesn't look great to be going out offshore. We have 2 to 3 metre seas. We've got southwesterly winds of 15 to 25 knots, reaching to 30 knots during the day. So Saturday looks like to be a river day for me. And if I was going to be heading out, I'd be targeting my salmon 100% out off the rivers on the weekend, looking for some more protected areas. Obviously, we got quite a strong southwesterly breeze, so you need to hang in your southwestern corners of your rivers. So for Botany Bay, we're looking any southern side of the bay in Georges River. Warrenora could be a really good thing. Como, Towra are also going to be looking really good over the weekend. In the Port Hacking region, we're looking at Southwest Arm and all of the main bar region there to be able to hide out of that wind and be able to find some nice fish, and that's where the salmon have been. So using the low light conditions, both sunrise and sunset, maybe going out for 2 or 3 hours, smacking a few salmon and then heading back in could be the key on Saturday. Looking at our tide changes, we've got a tide change at 7:10 a.m. and a low tide at 7:10 a.m., a high tide at 1:37 for the day. We've got some moonrise at 11 a.m. and moon set at 11:51 p.m. So again, the moon's not going to really play much of a issue or a factor on Saturday. Maybe the tide change in the morning could be a really good time to be able to go out for a flick. Moving on to Sunday. So Sunday is looking a bit better than Saturday. If we could only go out for one of the 2 days, Sunday probably would be the better bet of the two. We have a southwesterly breeze again, but only 15 to 25 knots, so a little bit less compared to Saturday. Our swell is still up. It's 1.5 to 2 metres, so it's starting to slowly back off in Sunday, but again, still probably too rough for the majority of boaters out there. Again, the plan would be pretty similar to what I've mentioned before, using our sunrise and sunset, our low light conditions, particularly our sunrise with our tide change. So we're mixing two bite periods together there. We've got a sunrise, which is one bite period, and a tide change, which is another bite period. Around the same time, we should see some nice fish activity in the morning. Not saying that the afternoon won't be just as good, it could be, but if we're looking and predicting and trying to find patterns, the morning for Sunday looks to be the best time to be able to go out for a fish. Again, if I was looking for Sunday, I might go chase a mulloway in the morning. Around that tide change, you just never know. Looking at our deeper parts of our river system, so Southwest Arm, Northwest Arm in the Port Hacking, our Georges River system, all the deep pockets in the Georges River as well, to be able to try and chase a Jew if you're going to be looking for that. If not, my other pieces of advice would be maybe going to troll some hard bodies around to target some salmon. Apart from that, that's going to do it for today's report. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed the change of scenery today. It is a beautiful day out here, and I'm just going to tuck into a bit of breakfast and a nice pot of coffee that I've just put on. And I hope you all catch some fish this weekend. I hope you all take on my advice and go out there and absolutely slay the fish. Please let me know if you do. And like and subscribe. Don't forget to go to Seven Seas Apparel. Use code REALFishing10, that's REEL Fishing 10 to save yourself 10% off anything Seven Seas Apparel. And as always, I'll see you next week. Peace out.